Okay, guys, first of all, we want to say thank you for how many?
400
429
plus.
subscribers. So, yeah, let's just say 400 plus. And now it's been a little while since we last uploaded, and that is all because we are building a third-person shooter game. So here at Kekdot, we basically make Kekdot, where we have all kinds of cool tutorials. Then we have our devlog series, which you guys like. And in the devlog series, you make this dream game of ours with this big plaza and multiplayer and all types of mini games. And next to this, we also run a project in which we make a cool third-person shooter. And that's what we've been working on really hard. And that's the video that will be uploaded next. And yeah, just to show you a little bit of what we're working on and why it's taking so long why we have taken like a week now before uploading, is because we are having a lot of changes. So one of those changes is that we're going to get a website. So we're getting a website, we're building it ourselves, and on the website you guys will be able to follow our agenda. Is that the correct in English?
Our upload schedule.
Yeah, so you will be following our upload schedule. And this will basically be some sort of a Trello, or maybe it is Trello, on which you can see which episodes we upload in which volgorde.
Which order.
In which order.
What's coming up next.
Yeah, exactly. And then you know what to expect. So now instead of having to wait for, what are they going to upload next? You guys will know what we upload next because you can just check it out on our website. Wow. Then apart from that, I'm going to be making an entire epic tutorial series. Okay. And I'm calling it the Ultimate Unreal Engine course, or Ultimate Unreal Engine series, something like that, in which I will be covering everything from basic Unreal Engine, like how to install it even, and whether to install the normal version or the source build version. And then I'm going to be walking through like the license, like what license agreement do you have with Epic Games, so how much does it cost to use Unreal Engine, like what percentage do you pay. And then I go to all of the basic terms, the structure and the architecture, which is important to understand, because once you understand this, everything in Unreal becomes much easier to work with, and you've got a good fundamental basis and understanding. Then we're going to dive into gameplay, so all kinds of gameplay variants and all kinds of gameplay examples, and I'll be showing you all of those, and all those gameplay examples will have their own specific docs. So I will be making my own version of the documentation of Unreal Engine on our own website, and this is basically Unreal Engine documentation simplified, so that you guys will understand it, so that any indie developer can use this to their advantage. And then from gameplay, we're also going to jump into multiplayer, which requires Steam. Steam is highly popular, so I'm going to be covering Steam and how to integrate Steam and how to upload your game to Steam and how to make downloads available and DLCs and your friend list and all the basics which are poorly covered on the internet, let's just say that. And then next to Steam, a game also requires persistency, which means a way of saving your data. So if you are building Valheim, you want to know how your house is looking. Well, you could store all of that values on your local machine, right? Just on the save file on your computer, but that's not really safe and that's not really hacker friendly. So you want to store data on some sort of a database which is secure and server side only. So for that entire solution, I use a PlayFab, which is great for account creation and a database system, and also potentially hosting your dedicated server files. So I'll be covering that as well. And then finally, we will walk you through the entire process of actually distributing your game. So you got this little packaged shipping.exe file of your game, right? But is there any tutorial that shows you how to actually put it on Steam for sale, like how to actually sell your game? There isn't. So we will be figuring all this out for our own games, and we will be showing you guys along of how we do it, and then you can do it as well. So that's a good thing. And yeah, like I said, all of those gameplay examples that I'm going to be showing in this epic tutorial series will be documented, and spin-offs of all of this stuff will be on the UE4 marketplace. So for instance, if we have a big achievement, so a big gameplay example that is important, I would name one like a complete multiplayer minimap system, for instance, we would be releasing a marketplace spin-off product for that. So that's all of this. And for this, well, basically we're styling all of this ourselves. We're giving it our own little style. We will also have a section on the website where you can basically donate to us, and then we can help you with some advice. So we call it Ask Us Anything, Consult with Rob or Wim. We are also changing our branding a little bit towards getting basically like 5 songs that carry our entire YouTube channel. So currently we are using all kinds of songs and we use Artlist to get all these songs. What we want is some recognizable songs that basically guide every single video and that are recognizable. So that's what we're working on. And yeah, that's as if that's not enough. Then wat wou ik zeggen? Well, I've lost it because it's so much, and yeah, and so that's the whole tutorial side. And like I said, we're also still going to be making devlogs, obviously. So all that I'm going to be teaching you, we're also implementing in our own game. So this is not only for all of you, it's actually also for me and Rob as indie developers. Like, we need to figure all these things that I just named and even more of it out for our own game. So that's why I'm documenting it as well. And what we're going to be using it for is, go over, have a look. So what we're going to be using it for is that for Kekdot, of course, we're making this Plaza multiplayer game. So I drew out a little sketch of what the Plaza will look like. You will see this in devlog episode 4. And this is basically like a shopping system, a condo system where you can have your own housing. There will be mini games, like we said. There will be like all kinds of stuff like rental bikes, where you can get the cappuccino, soccer field, which is a lot of systems. It's almost like an MMO, right? And that's why we need to figure all this stuff out, why I'm going to be documenting it and why we're going to be, and then we're going to be, as proof of concept, implementing it in this game. Yeah, so that's what you can expect. So be on the lookout for that whole website with all that cool stuff on it. And now the next video that's going to be uploaded is going to be our third-person shooter project called Skill Kingdom, and the game is called Coin Battle. And we hope you enjoy that. And then pretty soon after that, we're going to be making the first video about this tutorial series and this website update and devlog 4. So that's what's coming. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for supporting us.